This is Ellen Clark, CEO and founder of Control Corrective Skincare Systems. This is a demonstration of the Lactic Action Facial. When the skin gets dull, mottled, and sun damaged, the bright get peeling. A lactic acid exfoliating peel gets right to the source of unwanted discoloration. Anything from ashiness to age spots to stubborn acne traces, dissolving rogue pigment cells on the spot, and clearing away dead surface cell sludge while it's at it. Healthy, even new cells also see the light of day, replacing lines, wrinkles, and roughness. Oxygen emulsion increases cellular microcirculation, adds water to the cells, and helps pull powerful skin brightening and antioxidants deep into the skin. What you get is a renewed texture, so radiant and bright, it'll make you happy just to look at it. Best done in a series for cumulative results. In the Lactic Action Facial, we do a cleanse with the sensitive skin cleansing milk, which we've already done, and then we follow with the sensitive skin tonic with aloe. You want to make sure you remove all the eye makeup with the soothing chamomile eye makeup remover, so our client is well cleansed and hydrated. We don't want to overstrip the skin because this is a treatment for sun-damaged skin. So now we've cleansed and toned, and now we're going to begin our lactic acid peel. You want to have a fan nearby. I typically will apply the lactic acid and then hold the fan. You can also have the client hold the fan during the process. You want to start your timer from the time you actually apply the product. So our timer will be started, and then I'll begin to apply the product. The Lactic Peel 25% is a really nice formulation. It has a 3.0 pH, and we've incorporated willow herb extract to act as an anti-irritant, as well as green tea, largely because somebody that's sensitive very often needs the exfoliation, but we don't want to overstimulate the skin, so that's why we've added those two actives to our formulation. The client will feel a mild tingling, but it won't be near as much as they might with a lower pH, AHA, or without the anti-irritants. You can use this on the neck and décolleté as well. Once you've got it on the skin, the client might report on a scale of 1 to 10 that they feel maybe a 3, 4, but rarely does it go up above a 5. Lactic acid, as you know, has natural moisturizing factors in it. It's considered a humectant. So what's nice about the lactic action for sun-damaged skin is that it hydrates. It actually adds water to the skin, and it's an exfoliator. That's why you often see lactic acid products in a lot of dermatologic preparations for very, very dry skin. I actually love this. Whenever I'm out in the sun a lot and I need a peel, I'll use this lactic action or this lactic acid peel on myself. So this will be on about 2 to 3 minutes. You always want to watch the skin, always check in with the client. You always want to remove the product first from the areas that may be more sensitive, like around the nose, under the eyes, and just keep talking to the client. Once the 2 to 3 minute period has passed, you can turn the fan off and begin to remove the product. It removes very easily. You can have your client come in weekly for like a 30-minute express lactic peel treatment for sun-damaged skin, or you can do it as the full hour treatment. Particularly with people with hyperpigmentation and dehydration, I like to have them come in maybe the first time for the full facial, lactic action peel facial, for an hour, and then I may have them book a series of maybe 6 in a row, once a week apart, and I'll leave it on 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then if their skin can tolerate it, a little bit longer, adding maybe 30 seconds each time. You want to check in with the client. Do you feel any stinging or itching anywhere? Okay, perfect. Sometimes in the eyebrow area, as you know, people can feel a little bit of tingling. So make sure we get it all off. We're going to follow with the sensitive skin tonic with aloe. It brings up the pH. This would be the time now that if you were going to do extractions, you would do your extractions, do your high frequency. If you're using LED light for pigmentation, you would incorporate it because you really want to do that when the skin is well exfoliated and really, really clean. We've used the sensitive skin tonic with aloe, we've restored the pH, and now, just before we do our extractions, we're going to incorporate oxygen. Oxygen helps to lighten and brighten the complexion. It also softens sebum and has an overall clarifying effect on the skin. You're going to take a little bit of the O2 Pro Booster, not a lot, and on areas where the client's congested or on dark spot areas, you're going to apply the product. It's a very thin cream. I use my fingers. You can put it on the whole face. You will smell the stabilized hydrogen peroxide in the product. The one thing about stabilized hydrogen peroxide that you need to know is it's mildly stimulating. So if a client is reddish, ruddy, or has rosacea, you're not going to want to put the O2 Pro Booster on that area. But so often the skin is sluggish with the dark spots that the client needs this. Or if they're dry with acne and dark spots, you want to use this. What we do with the oxygen is you're going to apply it with a brush or with your fingers, and then you're going to occlude it with a piece of plastic wrap. Very easy to do. You just take your piece of plastic and you apply it. You can do little pieces, you can do one large piece. Don't have to cover the eyes necessarily. Very often people will just put it on the nose before extraction if they have a lot of extraction work to do down there, and they'll actually just do extractions around the face and then go back to the nose wherever that their client's more congested, keeping the area moist. This will stay on the skin for about 3 minutes. Again, you're going to incorporate the oxygen when the skin is devitalized, dull, I like to say asphyxiated, where there's just not a lot of blood flow. Very often your smokers, people under a lot of stress, will have yellow undertones and they just lack a certain glow. So the oxygen is a way to bring that back. Once this has sat on the skin for about 3 minutes, we're going to slowly remove it and do our extractions. One of the nice things about oxygen is that acne bacteria cannot live in the presence of oxygen. So on top of just doing all these other wonderful things that oxygen does, it actually is creating a very sterile environment. So let's say I'm going to start my extractions on the forehead. I'm going to remove my piece of plastic wrap there, begin my extractions. I might just tissue off the excess oxygen. You don't have to remove all of it. Just tissue it off because you want some of it there. And then begin your extractions. And you'll do this all the way around the face. It may take you an extra 5 minutes in the treatment room, but generally speaking, when you incorporate oxygen into your treatment, the client is going to pay more because it's a booster treatment that's added as either a upsell or you're adding it into this treatment, and it's an extra bonus or step that the client gets. So this oxygen product, after you've done all your extractions, will be lightly tissued off, or you can go over the face with the sensitive skin tonic with aloe, and then begin your massage. If the client feels any stinging, definitely use the tonic. With this facial, we're going to massage with the Skin Nourishing Balm. This is a fabulous, rich, nourishing, natural butter balm combination with essential oils that not only smells amazing, but it's very emollient and softening to the skin. At this point, we really want to use a massage product that's going to not just act as a massage vehicle, but it's really going to nourish the skin. It's really easy with this product to massage for a good 10 minutes. A little bit goes a long way. This organic balm is manufactured for us by an aromatherapist, and he makes these in very small batches. It's extremely aromatic. We use a high altitude French lavender and a sweet orange. You can use this on eczema, you can use it after waxing. It's very, very healing. So often with hyperpigmentation and sun damage, you have so much inflammatory, post-inflammatory pigmentation, whether it's from the sun, from laser, from chemical burns, whatever the client, whatever the reason for hyperpigmenting, you need to calm the skin down. And so that's what this fabulous balm will do. You could steam lightly if you liked to do steam and massage at the same time. That's another option. You just want to make sure you're not steaming too strongly on the skin. We've just finished our massage. Our client is totally relaxed, and now we're going to put on the Balancing Thermogel Mask. This is an amazing hydrating gel mask. It's very cooling and soothing, adds a lot of water to the skin. It's aloe vera based. Feels wonderful going on. And because the Skin Nourishing Balm is breathable, you can put this mask right on top of it, and they work beautifully together. It will penetrate. I love this combination post-peel with the balm and the mask. Again, we want our client to feel so super hydrated, even though she got a peel, that her skin just takes to it very well, and there's no risk of her feeling irritated from the process or from the facial. This mask will stay on for about 10 more minutes, so it's a great time to continue your shoulder and neck massage, arm and hand massage with the Skin Nourishing Balm. The mask has been on the skin for about 10 minutes, and I've massaged her shoulders and her hands, and so now we're going to remove the mask. Her skin's going to glow, feel super balanced. See, no redness, no irritation, and that's what you want when you're doing a peel on a sun-damaged skin. We're getting towards the end of the facial, and we're going to hydrate. We're going to apply the Crystal C Serum, which is a 15% vitamin C serum that not only delivers antioxidants into the skin, but it reduces inflammation and it hydrates. We have sodium hyaluronate in the product along with the 15% vitamin C. This is a home care product that a client with sun damage must use. They should use it in the morning. They can use it once or twice daily, whether they're 14 or they're 75 years old. The vitamin C serums are very important. There's a lot of science behind the benefit of a stabilized vitamin C. Our vitamin C is bioavailable. It really has helped so many people keep their pigmentation, the hyperpigmentation, at bay. This will absorb into the skin. It's a water-based serum. And next, we're going to apply the Collagen Eye Defense. When you're applying eye cream on your client's eyes, be sure to tell them what you're doing, because many of the clients that I've talked to have not used eye cream, men included, and all it takes is a few minutes to mention what you're using, such as I'm using the Collagen Eye Defense. It has collagen, elastin, it's super hydrating, it's not heavy, and it will really plump up the eye area so you don't look dried out. And if someone's using Retin-A or they're using some of these drying products, they're really going to need that. You can choose to use the Ceramide Daily Cream if it's evening, or you can use the Intensive Skin Lightening Day Cream SPF 30, which is what I'm going to use because it is daytime. The Intensive Skin Lightening Day Cream is a moisturizer and a skin brightener and an SPF 30. I want this client to not have to put so much on all the time. So really at home, all she's going to use is the Crystal C Serum in the day and then follow that with the Intensive Skin Lightening Day Cream SPF 30. That's all she's going to need to keep pigmentation down. At night, she can use the Multi-Complex Fade Gel. I'd love to have her come in once a week or every other week in the initial phases of trying to lighten her pigmentation. I don't think I'll have a problem once we get her all pampered and she starts to see the results, which usually, is within a week or two with the products at home. So that completes this treatment.